I excited when they legalized sports betting at the casinos in New York, and then they took it mobile, and it just makes me happy. I love betting on NFL football. I consider myself somewhat of an expert. Don't take this as expert advice, though. We're going to go through and we're going to pick some of the games each and every week, and we'll keep a running total throughout the season and see how we do. We'll start off with the game tonight, 8:20 p.m., Kansas City taking on Detroit at Arrowhead Stadium. The defending Super Bowl champions, 4.5-point favorites as the NFL kicks off its 104th season. You know, I think Detroit's going to keep this one close. I'm going to take Detroit in the points here, and my reason being one, Travis Kelce game time decision, which I think is kind of a big thing. Also, they don't have Chandler Jones playing, or Chris Jones playing in the game, who had 15 and a half sacks last year. So Kansas City could be missing a valuable piece on each side. I think at the end of the day, though, it's going to wind up being a close game. Chiefs win it outright, 27-24. Take Detroit in the 4.5 points if you're doing the spread. Moving on to our upset of the week, and we're going to go with the Cleveland Browns at home, opening up against Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. And the Browns have owned Joe Burrow. 5 out of 6 games they've faced him, they have won. And Burrow is coming off, he's missed basically a month and a half of practice with an injury. So I'm going to take the Browns to win this one outright. They are 2.5-point underdogs, but I'm taking the Browns as my upset of the week. Lock of the week. This one's pretty easy. Baltimore Ravens at home, 10-point favorites over the Houston Texans. And I just think Houston, too much of a mess. And yes, they got some high draft picks. Yes, they brought some new talent in there. But new head coach, new scheme. I just don't see them hanging with the Ravens. I think the Ravens blow them out of the water in this one, 28-10. And then, of course, we will be picking our Bills game each and every week as they close out week 1 of the NFL season, taking on the New York Jets down at MetLife Stadium and Aaron Rodgers. And I'm going to say the Bills win the game, and they also cover by a nose. They are 2.5-point favorites. I think it's going to be a bit of a shootout in the end. I think the Bills win this one 30-27. So there you go, Nix Pix. Follow along online at 941thezone.com. We'll get back at it next week, and we'll check and see how I did. Let's get back into the Zone music right now. Linkin Park and Numb.